What up, my peoples, my mother and peoples. It's your boy Yak. It's your boy Speedy. Quality Minutes Podcast. We are back on your ass. You know what I'm
talking about? Yes, sir.
LiveQualityMinutes.com, man. We are back in effect, sponsored by, of course. Today we have another amazing guest. You know what I'm saying? Speedy, go ahead and introduce our wonderful guest this evening. You know
Listen, man. An amazing poet I knew once told me, we go back like 4 flats on a Cadillac. You feel me? Listen, if I add up all the years that everybody in this space have known each other, it's a lot of years. It's a lot of decades, man. So
yes.
Let's see, Trav. I don't even know the first time I met you, man, because me and my older sister and your older brother were best friends in high school. So I'm thinking back like elementary, like.
Yeah, dog. We was like single digits for sure. You know what I mean?
Little dudes, little duns.
Shout out to the Oakland County School District, baby.
Definitely. Also, hold on, I gotta give definitely the Oakland County School District, but shout out to the city of Oak Park though, for real. Let's go. Man. What's up? But yes, we see ladies and gentlemen, man, Mr. Travis Wilder. He is the CEO, president, all of the above of God Got Me. You go check him out at godgotmestore.com. This man is doing good business. I'm gonna let him tell you more about who he is, but definitely give it up for my man Travis Wilder. What's good, Trav? What you want to tell the people, man? Like, just hit us with a little something real fast.
Hey, man, I appreciate that intro, man. Y'all boys got me feeling like a superstar over here, man. So definitely much love, man. Before I get into what I'm doing, man, I want to give you boys y'all flowers, bro, because you know, I know what goes into running a brand. Obviously, you know, I had a meeting with you fellas, and it's a lot, man. We all work full time. You know, we're all fathers. We're all husbands. You know, Yak soon to be a husband. So salute to you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It takes a lot of hard work, man. So, and what y'all doing, man, I've been watching y'all boys for a while, man. I don't watch every episode of the podcast. You know, I done copped some merch from y'all. I got to get some more too, but so salute to y'all, man. I just want to give y'all flowers, man. While y'all can smell
shout out
boys,
to that,
dog.
Man. We appreciate you, brother. Appreciate.
Also, shout out to your business partner, Coach Man, too, man. He was
absolutely
the high school coach at Oak Park High School back in the day, Oakland University, man. Real good guy, man. Shout out Coach
absolutely.
Man.
Yep. They're about to play in about a half hour too. He assistant at Missouri right now, my business partner. So yes, definitely salute the Corn and Missouri men's basketball team for sure.
Hey, it was wild, man. Listen, the world is small, man. The world is super small because the last time we were all in the same room together, like we were talking business or whatever, and then Greg, you found out that was his business partner, and the business partner actually lives where?
Next door. His brother stays next door to me.
Right.
It's insane, bro.
It's insane. And then to add to that, I found out my man's Trav used to date a young lady.
Hey Ryan, I didn't know this was gonna come up in the podcast.
Bro, hey, I asked you what
everything comes up on Quality Minutes. Bro, every minute count is what it's all about, baby.
Sure, man.
Man, I was in elementary singing. Man. Remember ABC? Aisha, you are the girl that I never had. That was what I was singing to homegirl back in the day in the 5th grade. So shout out
that
one. Small world, bro.
That was that one back in the day, man.
Yeah. So Trav, man, we just we coming on to the holiday season, man. We just passed up Black Friday, man, and that's a big time for businesses, particularly small business, man. How did Black Friday go for you?
Man, it's funny you said that, right? So while I was a little tardy getting on here, man, so I had to run. Like I said, I had to make a Starbucks run for me and wifey. And I made my last post office run, dropping off my last of my Black Friday orders, man. So it was amazing, man. I broke records. I did an all-time high, you know, in the last, you know, for the brand. I got a lot of love this Black Friday, man. So it was a grind, but it was rewarding, man. You know what I mean? So I got all the Black Friday orders out, so everybody will have them before Christmas. You know, that was my goal. You know, order fulfillment. I try to get everybody their orders within 5 to 7 business days.
Nice.
obviously I had a rush.
Hold on, real quick.
Yep.
Message.
Hey, you hear that? Get them orders fulfilled, t-shirt bosses.
Yeah.
Get them orders fulfilled, bro.
Fulfill them, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
My
saying?
bad,
because
my bad.
Promptness,
good, bro.
baby. Promptness.
No doubt, man. No doubt. Because, I mean, fellas, we all order stuff online. And, we be like, especially when it comes to our Jordans and stuff like that, we looking at that tracking like, where my package at? You know what I mean? So
definitely.
So I know how it feels for the consumer when they order stuff, man. I try to get it to them as quick as possible. And so, yeah, man, I'm glad I got all the Black Friday orders out. So everybody had their stuff before the holiday next weekend.
That's what's
dope,
up,
man.
That's
dope, man.
So this is not your first business venture though, because I remember you used to do the socks, right? Like, so you've been doing this thing for a minute. So how did you just kind of start us off, man? Like, how did you get into business, entrepreneurship, like all of that?
No doubt, man. So where should I start? Okay, so back in college, man, my sophomore year in college, which was 2001, I had a dream one night, and it was about, I didn't know, it wasn't really clear, but I just saw socks, I saw sports, and then God, for those that don't know, Ryan and I, man, we kind of grew up identical, man. Like our parents, we ain't had no choice of going to church when we was younger, dog. Like
no
our
choice
parents
at all.
preached, you know what I mean? So I grew up in the church, man. Ryan and I are both former college athletes, so we always been in the sports. And so this dream had sports, God, and socks, but I didn't know what it really, I was like, I do what we all do, man, when we have a dream. I kind of just shrugged it off and didn't think nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
So fast forward years later, when I came home from college, I had the same dream. And then in this dream, the Lord gave me the word spiritual sports socks. So then I was like, okay, all right. I always wanted to own my own business, man. I just didn't know exactly what.
Mm-hmm.
I got my degree in business administration. And so I've always been business minded, man. My parents, they entrepreneurs. My dad, he was real big into real estate back when I was a shorty. And so I always knew I wanted to own my own business, but didn't know what. So fast forward, God gave me that vision again. And I said, man, this is it, man. I'm going to start making socks with Bible scriptures on them. So that's kind of how the spiritual sports socks brand came along. And I started researching, man, researching manufacturers, researching how to print socks, and things of that nature. And Corn, my business partner, he is my high school coach, basketball coach's nephew. So I've been knowing Corn since like middle school. When I used to come home from college in the summertime, he would train me. He coached an AAU team that me and a lot of my teammates, high school teammates, played on, the Michigan Mustangs. So just a long-lasting relationship with him, man. I know his whole family. He definitely like a brother to me. So
hold on, real quick, one more time. Hold on, I gotta hit you with a
message.
Hey man, listen, y'all, we listening, but he dropping some dimes right now.
Already.
Hashtag follow your dreams.
Please follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams. And the other thing I heard, man, is like you said, you was trying to figure some stuff out, so you research, man. We've been saying that on the podcast. It's so much information out there. Like I think sometimes we get stuck in, things seem so big and they seem impossible because we've never done it before. But like once you do enough research, and once you read some books, watch some podcasts, listen to some audio books, man, like you can figure out just about anything. You know what I mean?
It's possible, man. It's right in. It's all handheld too. If you can't get to a library, it's right here, ladies and gentlemen.
That's it, Straight up. Straight up.
Also, man. I heard a gym too. Follow what God tells you. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, yes.
Please.
Yes. Drop something for that, Speedo. Drop. We need something for that.
Listen, hold on. There you go. And we're gonna get a little. That's real talk, man. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like I've always felt a desire for business, right? Like so, my 9 to 5 is in education, but I've always been interested in entrepreneurship and business, and and it wasn't until Greg and I. We just playing video games, playing 2K. We done told this story so many times, we we're kicking around ideas. And so Greg got the fire up under him, and he was like, hey, dude, we should just do it. And I was like,
no doubt.
All right. And we did it, and here we are. One year later, a year and a half later, man, and we doing okay, man. We can do better, but we doing okay right now. So Definitely.
That's good, fellas. And y'all did something that a lot of people are just scared to do, man. You just got to jump, dog. Like none of us has the exact blueprint, but you learn through trial and error, man. You learn through making mistakes. You learn through just jumping out there and just doing it. Like Nike say, just do it. And that's how everybody started off, dog. Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, ain't none of them. They didn't build these billion-dollar companies overnight. They did it by jumping out there, doing it, researching, trying different things, and eventually look where they at now, man. You just gotta keep pushing and persevere through the madness.
So, Trav, I wanted to ask you too. Okay, so you went from the sock business to the God Got Me brand. Explain like some of those conversations that you and your business partner had, because
yeah, man. So we started Spiritual Sports Socks, and it's still around too. So we still got that at spiritualsportsocks.com.
We have it on the link down low. Yep, we have it down there for y'all. Yep, go ahead.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
And you good. So first thing we did too, I skipped this part. Yeah, before we made any shirt or sock, we did our legal paperwork, bro. So we got our LLC established.
Mm-hmm.
We trademarked. Let me grab my trademarks for y'all. We trademarked the name Spiritual Sports Socks and God Got Me. So nobody can take that, man. So this the God Got Me from the United States Patent and Trademark Office. Try not to move. There you go.
There it is. Okay, there it is.
That's God Got Me. Yep. And then we got the name Spiritual Sports Socks trademark as well. Right. So what that means is, for the listeners that don't know how the legalities work, that means can't nobody else make a T-shirt and put these words on there. We own that.
Without paying you. Without
paying. So
we'll sue the black off your asses.
There you go. And it's a couple companies out there right now that's doing it. So we getting some legal paperwork together to send to them companies. But so yeah, man, I definitely preach before any small business, when you want to start up a brand, or especially a T-shirt brand, get your legal paperwork, man, because that could come back to bite you. Because if I didn't do that and I started just selling them, somebody could have came and shut me down who if they did have that trademark, and then my whole little dream is done. So yeah, me and Corn, so we did the legal paperwork, started producing the products, man, and we talk daily. So anytime like we come up with an idea, anything, we just shoot it to each other in a text. And we got a note section. We both have Apple products, so we got a note section that we share. And he think of a design or a concept or a color way, different color schemes. We just shoot it to each other, man. And then I have I have an Excel spreadsheet on my computer, and that's how we, bring out the different designs and colors and things of that nature. So yeah, it's a constant conversation. Yeah, like I know you and Speedy talk every day, man. And anytime something come up, we just text it to each other just so we got it, so we won't forget.
Yeah.
And how long you guys been how long has the God Got Me brand been around, for the people who don't know?
For sure. So we established our LLC back in 2013. We started Spiritual Sports Socks in 2015. And then we just started God Got Me last March, when the pandemic really, that's what triggered us to start the God Got Me brand. When the pandemic hit, it was like, because we trademarked it back in 2015, but we just kind of kept it on the shelf. We knew we wanted to do something with it. We just didn't know what or when we wanted to drop it. But it was perfect timing, man.
Right on hit, time, bro.
Right.
It was no better time than COVID-19 to say, you know what, God got me. I'm good.
We gonna get through this, and that's the whole message, man. We just wanted to, because it was like, y'all know, man, when that pandemic hit, it was like, man, we never seen nothing like it. So
ever.
I told Corn, I said, dog, we need to just push this message, dog. Like, people losing hope, people losing, people was just depressed. Yeah. Obviously, people, we done lost some lives. So we like, man, let's just push this sense of hope and this faith that, we going through right now, but we gonna come out on the other end of this, man. God got our back, man. So just have the faith. You know what I mean?
Man, shout out to that, man. Clap it up for that, man.
Definitely. Hold on. You definitely got to clap that up, bro.
You got to clap it up for the people.
Because it sounds like it was God's timing. It was God's. It was y'all just kind of held on to it, and it was like, this is the season. This is when we need to drop this joint. So shout out to that for sure.
And I gotta give him some a clap up, because if you didn't make anything out of this pandemic, like if the pandemic ain't sit you down and mentally get you at a certain place in your life, then that's on you, okay? Because it was nothing but opportunity out here for people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ain't make shit out of this, bro, I don't know what to tell you. Like, if you don't believe in God and family and just, if you ain't get nothing out the pandemic, bro, I feel sorry for you, man.
That's real, yeah. That's real talk.
Yeah, no, it was hard. It was hard, man. But I would say that I learned a lot of lessons in 2020, like a lot of lessons. I learned a lot about me. I learned a lot about other people. I learned a lot about business. I just, you take the good with the bad, as they say, right? So, definitely. I hope everybody listened and took something away from the pandemic. I mean, literally, we still there. Like
it hasn't went nowhere, right? Yeah,
exactly right. We're not saying it's over at all.
It's not over. It's just the shutdown part of it. Like when the world was totally shut down, and it was just you and your family. When you were at home with just you and your kinfolk,
right?
Right, yeah.
That showed the love you had in the household, boy.
I know. What? You started to realize what all them teachers was complaining about you with your kids.
Right.
Like, damn, maybe their ass is kind of bad.
Maybe Miss Johnson is right. Maybe you don't know how to sit down.
All those moms will be like, not my baby. They see when they get doing them online classes, they was like, wait,
they was
when y'all going back to school? When are y'all trying the hybrid program so we can come again?
They was so ready to send them kids to school, man. They was kicking them out the house.
Hey, I promise you, I was so happy to send my daughter back to school. I love her. She a good kid. I was just ready for her to get out the house. You gotta find something. Get you a tutor for no reason. Just get you a tutor. Just go over there for a minute. Like, Lord have mercy.
It was tough. That's what's up, man. But it was good for businesses, though. It was a lot of good. It was a lot of LLCs starting, and I looked at some data that like just ton of small businesses started during that time. So like definitely shout out to that. We learned some stuff.
Yes, man.
So you transition to God Got Me. So tell me about like starting God Got Me. Like, what are the things that that went well as you started, and then what are the things that you were like, man, I need to learn this. Like,
right,
yeah. What were those things?
Yeah. So yeah, right. So like we said earlier, man, research. We got the handheld devices, man. Google and YouTube, man. Dog, it was like I was back in college. Dog, I Googled, what type of heat press machine I needed, what type of screen prints, that whole thing. Looking up different manufacturers for the blank t-shirts, you know what I mean? The packaging, getting the right pricing down, shipping. I mean, dog, I YouTube and Google all of that. Like I was literally back in college, and then just trial and error, man. I tried different t-shirts, the quality, I tried different screen prints before I got the website together. Because I wanted it to be right, you know what I mean? I wanted a good product, good pricing, and so yeah, man. A lot of trial and error, man. I wasted money on some t-shirts that just wasn't good brands. When I was trying them out, I gave some product away just to family members to see how they like the quality and everything. And then I would say the biggest hurdle is just time management, man. Because I print, I produce all the shirts right now, and it's getting out of hand. Because, like I said, I'm still working 9 to 5.
Yeah, we see the stories. We see them package slips.
He going crazy, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. And you see what time that be, dog. Like I see it like. So here's a day. This a day in the life of Trav, man. I work 9 to 5. I come home. Immediately it's family time. Dinner with wifey and the son. And then, Mav, we do his homework or read to him, get him his bath, get him ready for bed. Around that time, it's like 8:39. And what little time I do have, try to give the wifey a little bit of time. But she got her own business too. So we try to, get a little bit of time in. But then when they go off to bed, man, I got to sacrifice some sleep. I got to get this stuff done. So I'm usually up, man, to 3, 4 in the morning sometimes. Then I get a little nap. I gotta wake back up 6:37 to get ready for work. So
I got an idea for you though, real quick. Listen, man, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Family time we going down to the basement and we pressing some shirts. Like what's up?
There you go.
We go
Hoodie butt style. You know what I'm talking about?
We gonna throw some music on and we go do
partying down there with the kids. Like, hey,
it's a family affair.
And I gotta commend it, man, because he's a black man doing this, ladies and gentlemen. He's taking care of home,
definitely.
business, children, wife.
Yes, because you listen, you don't never let me hear anybody talking about black dads and what black dads are not doing. You got 3 black dads right here who are very present, hard working, Hall of Fame, putting in quality minutes. God got them.
Yes,
God got us.
Right,
all real. Let's go, man.
Real talk, man. Salute to us, brothers, man.
We deserve to have this kind of platform for people like you, brother, because it's a lot of assholes who feel like black men can't do positive things in their communities, as families and stuff like that. So we are definitely breaking all rules that they try to set up for us. Shout out to us, fellas. Shout out to us.
Which is why we started which is why we started Quality Minutes. Hard Work Hall of Fame is because you know we see the LeBrons, we see the the most popular people in on social media and in the spotlight, but we want to spotlight folks, to the everyday folks, because we're the people that that like the stylistics say, people make the world go round, right? And it's people like us. It's the people that get up and make sure our kids are fed, make sure our wives are okay. Like that's why we did Quality Minutes, because every day we getting up and putting in quality minutes to make sure we straight. So
everybody talks about Jordan and Pippen. What about BJ Armstrong? What about
there you go? There you go.
What about Bill Cartwright? You know what I'm saying? Will Purdue. What about them?
Don't forget about Vinny Johnson. Come on, that's Quality Minutes, baby boy.
Come on, man.
Vinny. Can't forget about the microwave.
Joey D.
Microwave, boy.
The Buddha, for God's sakes. We got to get the Buddha on the podcast, man. He still has to have that mustache too. If he ain't got the mustache, he ain't getting on the podcast.
You can't listen, James Edwards. If you cannot come on the podcast if your mustache is cut off, fam.
Right.
Or if you even if you connected it,
you gotta grow it back.
If he connected to a goatee,
no,
we don't. You got to just shave.
I don't want to see a goatee. I don't want to see no beard. I need to see the Fu Manchu joint, the
1995 detective mustache.
I need to see the Hulk Hogan via 19. That's come on, man.
Yeah, we gotta have all that.
All of it.
So I saw I think it was last week, Trav. I was on your Instagram. I seen Coach Man was honored at Ferndale High School.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ferndale High School, man.
Shout out, man. I know we the nemesis, man. Hey, it's funny, dog. We all grew up in the same little area, but we all went to 3 different high schools.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, this is true, man. This is true.
But our older siblings went to the same high school.
Yes,
right. Older siblings went to Oak Park High School, but we all went to different high schools. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that.
Shout out to Sid and Aaron, Ryan. Shout out to Sid and Aaron, man. Our older siblings, man. They the old ones, man, and that's kind of how me and Ryan got linked up, man. Like he said, my brother and his sister, they was best friends in high school, man. So and they both doing good things right now, for sure.
That's what's up, man.
Definitely. And shout out to Yak, your sister,
Javon, baby. I got my nephew should be popping out within the next hopefully week and a half.
Oh, cool. Salute, man.
Yes, man. First nephew, man. That's what's up, man. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, I know you're going to spoil him, man. I know you're going to have him in all the Jordans and all that.
Oh, most definitely. All right, he told his mom, like, look, I can't wait to take him to his first strip club. I just can't wait.
Yeah.
Bro,
I can't take care of all that.
I'm gonna show them the right way to be in a strip club. I'm not gonna be in there, because I'm a different type of teacher when it comes to taking youngins to the strip club. I'm gonna show you what not to do, okay? Because I'm not the type of person about to go in there and spend my rent money to see no ass shaking, okay?
What's the top 3 lessons? What's the top 3 lessons?
Number 1. This is for people who under 21, okay? Number 1. Leave money in the car. Don't take all your money in the club, okay? have a budget set in your head of how much you're going to spend before you walk in the door.
Number two, far away from the ATM. Don't sit close to the ATM.
Don't sit. Number three, don't listen.
Wait. What was number two?
Oh, okay. I guess all that went to number one. Okay, number two. When a stripper comes over there to your section and tries to have small talk, don't listen to the small talk, okay? Because you know she's there for a reason. She's not there to be your friend. She is not there for any other thing. Yeah, she's talking
about. She said I was handsome. Of course she did. She told everybody they was handsome.
Right.
Looking so good tonight, baby.
I am. Go to Benihana.
Well, I put this together myself. Oh, I'm glad you noticed.
Yes, small talk, no small talk. Man.
Number three of things you need to know when going to a strip club. They are there to dance. You don't have to pay anything for them to do their job. They are actually exotic dancers. That is their profession. You don't have to throw shit. It's called tipping. That's what you're doing. You're tipping them for doing their job, okay? You don't have to throw a goddamn cent.
But that is how they make their money, though, Greg. That is.
But their job.
They're not salary employees. Like,
hey, listen. To me. Hey, I hear all.
Ryan, they don't get a W-2.
No.
Hey, I mean, hey, they do get a W-2. They 1099s.
Right.
You feel me? That is write-offs.
Oh God.
Hey man, shout out to the dancers. Shout out to you putting in your quality minutes. Listen, as long as you putting food on the table,
most definitely. I'm not knocking.
Not hungry. Do what you got to do.
But
if your babies are hungry and you got $1,000 bag, and your hair and nails done, you worried about the wrong thing.
Please put it on them babies, please.
Yeah, save the babies. So yeah. So Trav, man, what are thinking about younger entrepreneurs or people just starting or people interested in starting business? Like, what are the pitfalls? Like the things that you would recommend you really look out for as you start this business journey?
I think where a lot of young entrepreneurs go wrong at, Ryan, is they got this idea in their head where they have to quit their regular job or corporate job to go after entrepreneurship, and I think that's the worst thing you could do. I read Damon John's book, man. For those who don't know, one of the creators of Fubu, and he's on Shark Tank now. He got a book called The Power of Broke, and it basically it gives a background on his journey, how he started in entrepreneurship and stuff. And man, when he started Fubu, they started Fubu out of his living room, man. Mm-hmm. And he was still working as a waiter at Red Lobster when he started Fubu. Mm-hmm. So I looked at that like, man, he was taking his Red Lobster money to fund Fubu. You know what I mean? So I was like, that's just a great lesson, man. Like, let your 9-to-5 fund your dream. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to quit. You're gonna have to sacrifice some stuff like some sleep, a couple dollars, but yeah, man. So I would definitely say, let your 9-to-5 fund your side hustle for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I dig that. Cause it's funding your dreams.
Mm-hmm.
You're making something out of what you putting out. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Not only are you helping them out, they're helping you. So
no doubt.
Shout out to that, man. Great message.
And I mean, and it's important because thinking about all the things that we invest in and all the things we spend money on that a lot of times don't pay dividends or are sometimes a waste. Like, we'll buy a bottle of Crown or a bottle of Hen, or we buy some clothes or some J's. But like, what better place to invest money in it than in yourself and your own dream, right? Like, so
that's right.
Might as well, right? If you're gonna spend that money anyway, you might as well, put it in on yourself.
Yeah,
actually,
sure.
What about what other pitfalls or things that folks need to look out for? Greg, I'm gonna ask you next.
Reinvest. Start making money, man. Don't just spend it. Put that right back in the business, man. Let it recycle, until that business bank account start growing, then you can pay yourself. But when you're starting out, man, you want to the goal is to get sales, right? Especially in a lane like we're in where we're selling product. So you want to keep customers coming in. You want to keep attracting new customers. So once you start making money, man, you got to spend it right back on your supplies, man. You know, to come out with new products and be innovative. And a lot of young entrepreneurs I see, man, they start making a couple $, then they go getting the Rolexes, they get new chains. Dude, they get a new car. It's like, dude, nah, you ain't made no money yet, man. You back in the negative. Look how much you did, mate.
Right.
You spending it on all this nonsense, man. Nah, put that back in the business, man, until you really getting to the point where you can put yourself on payroll and pay yourself.
That's right,
man.
That's right. Yeah. What you think, man?
I say, man, like when it comes to this kind of stuff, as far as the business go, like you say, you have to invest in yourself. You have to always put your mind state on another level. You can't think of what you like. You got to think about what's going on around all over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, cause it's not easy. It ain't easy, man. You see your analytics and them motherfuckers don't move for a couple of days. You be like, man, you know
like, is it worth it?
Right. Yeah, like, you know, you just can't stop. You got to keep on going, man. And I follow a lot of entrepreneurs on social media, and I see none of them stop. You know, I think that's the most thing. You can't stop, man. You just got to keep going, because you never know.
Yeah,
I mean, you just got to work hard, man. You just got to keep pushing. You just got to keep pushing.
That's a great message, Jack. Because I remember, man, like, for 3-4 days that went by in the time frame. This is back when like I first started. And dude, the analytics, I'm like, man, I haven't sold one. What's the name? But I'm paying money for these Facebook ads.
Yeah. Oh my God,
bruh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm paying for this website, man. I got all these shirts sitting here. It's like, man, is this worth it? Like, man, I'm wasting money. You know what I mean? But you just got to keep going, like you said. Yeah, you can't stop. Remember why you started, and you got to just be innovative, man. Okay, maybe these ads not working, or maybe I don't like this design. Okay, let me change the colors. Let me switch the
color difference.
Let me make this hoodie. Let's see if they like these hats. Let's see.
Exactly.
You just gotta constantly. You gotta constantly do. My mind is constantly doing this, dog. Like,
yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm always thinking about what they want, and I'm looking at, like you said, Yak. I follow, man. That's majority of my followers are entrepreneurs on social media. I'm looking to see what they doing. Hey, why they banging? What they bringing out?
Yeah.
All right. Let me do the same thing and put my logo on that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to constantly be innovating, man.
Because it takes simple stuff, like it be the simple things too. It's just small detail. Like you can have a quality minutes bag and just change the color blue or something or green,
and it'll just blow up. Right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's small stuff, man. You just
you
just gotta do research as far as like see what other people doing, man. Check out your competition.
Yep. And another thing, current events, man, and like what's going on in the world, like which is something you guys, you know, I commended y'all on it. Shout out to U of M, man. They won the Big Ten, last week, and our boys dropped that maize and blue joint. You know what I'm saying? That was good timing, dog. Like that was just very good timing, man. I'm actually gonna drop mine. The maize and blue guy got me before the playing the playoff.
I need that. I need a hoodie though, because it's cold in Michigan.
I got you, bro. I got you.
Nice.
Don't worry about it.
Nice.
But so yeah, y'all boys, y'all do a good job with that, man. Just like keeping up with current events. Like for instance, man.
Hey, I hope y'all taking notes right now. Like just FY.
Hey.
I hope y'all taking notes.
Yeah.
Hit him, Trav. What are you gonna say?
So Kamala Harris got elected as the VP. You know, Kamala is an AKA. My wife is an AKA. Their colors are pink and green. So what did I do? When Kamala Harris, the day of the inauguration, I dropped that pink and green hoodie.
Yes,
and it went nuts.
Yes, sir.
So just a couple weeks ago, what's the show on HBO? Insecure. They had they mentioned they had something in the show with the AKAs. It was something with their logo or something. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Amanda Seals. It was either the first or second episode of the new season. Amanda Seals. They were visiting their college Stanford or whatever, and she was dressed in pink and green, and they was making references to her being an AKA or whatever.
Exactly. So, so what I did, I made a meme. I blasted it out on social media, and the meme said, "Dear Angela, what's the old girl name who made this? What's her name?
Amanda Seals, or are you talking about Issa Rae?
Amanda and Issa Rae. So yeah, I said, dear Amanda and Issa, AKAs 99 problems, but insecurity isn't one."
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, pink and green AKA hoodies on sale. I think I did them for $20 for like 24 hours. And it just went crazy. I blasted it out.
Wow.
I did a sponsor ad and I like tagged a bunch of AKAs and like, dog, I did like, I think I sold like 60 pink and green hoodies in 24 hours.
Wow.
And so,
wow.
So you just got to be creative, man. And like, you know, keeping up with current events and what's going on the TV, social media.
Hit the
like,
message button.
And just use it to your advantage, man. How to, you know.
Hold on. Hey, if you're talking, stop talking.
We had a Kamala.
Okay, go again. There was a delay. So
we dropped a young Kamala hoodie too around the time.
I saw that. That was dope.
So
that was
hard,
dope.
bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Speedy for that one. Shout out to Speedy
for that
joint. It was nice, bro.
Yeah,
nice,
we had I don't want to talk too much about it because anyway, I had another idea. We dropped another hoodie. What was it? It was called Young Mish, and because that's what they call Michelle Obama, and it was a picture of her like in her teens. Like it was a dope hoodie. Okay. And it was probably on our website. It wasn't on our website for very long, but it had a lot of good energy. I think it was around the time Netflix dropped that Michelle Obama documentary, and then she had just dropped that book or whatever. And I absolutely love Michelle Obama, so we dropped that hoodie. But yeah, you're right. Thanks. You know, you got to stay abreast of what's going on in society, and just kind of, you know, if there's an opportunity, you got to jump on that opportunity.
Don't be afraid to be an opportunist.
That's it.
That's what business is about.
Yeah. But it's like if you are an opportunist, make sure it's original. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't just copycat people. Exactly. That's what I don't like. Be original with your thoughts and how you want to put it out there. Because I'm the type of person, if I come out with an idea, I think about it and I just don't want it to be replicated. You know what I'm saying? Because we did a Malice hoodie back in the day. Thanks, Printful, but whoever the case may be. But our Malice hoodie did a lot of numbers because it was just different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then next thing you know, it was the Malice in the Palace documentary comes out a year after we do it. Like,
exactly.
You know
right. Yep.
It's crazy, man. But it was original and it sold pretty swell too. It definitely sold pretty good, man.
Yeah, the original. So that company that's doing God Got Us. Like, you need to just pump your brakes, you know what I'm saying?
Come on.
That company doing quality time, you know what I'm saying? Like, just relax.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Quality seconds. Like,
quality moments. Yeah. Relax.
Yeah, y'all
relax.
Just hold up, man. We got that on lock.
I've seen that too. Because go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna get to the things that I learned, but go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
No, because as far as like copycat, man, it was a guy. Because I have a cousin, Laney Smith. He has a business called Active Faith.
Man, shout out to Laney, dog.
Shout out to my cousin. That's my first.
Actively
cousin,
Black.
Actively Black is going bananas right now. And
he killing it, man.
Active Faith was the same way. It was going bananas, and now he has some. He posted up somebody tried to like replicate his logo. Yeah. He's on his ass like white on rice, though, boy. Shout out to them, man. It's just crazy when people try to copycat, but I get it. You know, I understand, but don't try to take my swag, okay? Find your own swag, okay?
And it'll be more valuable that way. You know what I'm saying? Like if you take my stuff and try to do it as your own, like you're not gonna have the desire and passion to continue with it. So you know, do your own thing.
And I'm on your ass too. So.
right.
right.
Shoot, I would say though, like what I had learned, I mean, what everybody said was good. Being patient. You know what I mean? Like, I just like Greg said, I look at those analytics, and if there are days or there's X amount of time that passes, and we're gonna have a sale, like I get kind of anxious, right? I'm like, damn, You know what I'm saying? I get a little antsy because I'm all about results, right? Like I'm a data guy, I'm a numbers guy, I'm pragmatic. So, if they don't get no results, then I'm like, all right, I got to go readjust and do something else. But I do have to give us some grace and be patient and realize like we're really at the beginning of our journey. You said you started this in 2015. Like it's only been a year for us. And then the other thing you mentioned is just kind of broaden your network. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because even like I shoot Trav text messages. We had an opportunity come up to us recently. Somebody sent us a DM, and I'm like, Trav, man, what you think about this? Because I wasn't that was a situation we had never been in before. So I'm like, let me hit my man Trav. See what kind of insight he can give me. So definitely like reach out and open up your network of people that you know in business, so that you can talk and learn and get more game from them.
Because it's a village, man. It's like raising a child. Like you say it all the time. This is our baby. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And you need a village to help raise kids. So, it's always important to have people in your corner that can provide information that can get you to the next point, for sure.
No doubt.
I wanted to ask you too, though, Trav. You mentioned something about like online ads. Mm-hmm. Now, me for one, I haven't really seen too many results off ads. Like, how do you feel about ads? Like the Facebook, Instagram ad stuff? Like, give me your intake on that, man.
Oh, hold on. That was what I was about to say. That was my third thing that I learned. Marketing.
Yes.
Bruh. Marketing, bro, is a whole nother thing. But yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah, it's imperative, bro. So I'm not a pro with it. It's definitely a science behind it, man. Like it's because it's just so much that goes into it. You targeting you got to pick your correct target audience. You got to be strategic with how much money you want to spend. How much money you want to have in the budget for that. And then, like you said, if you're not getting the results, it's like you feel like you wasting money, right? Mm-hmm. So, focus more on. Run ads, but I focus more on, and we had a conversation about this off camera, on building my God Got Me network. And what I mean by that is just acquiring data, people's emails and people's phone numbers, so that I can do text messaging and email marketing that way. So every time I drop a new product, a new colorway, a new new pair of socks, then I already have this list of phone numbers, these list of emails. And I know my product dope. I figure if I'm sending this one email to 1,000 people, in my mind, even if 25% of them buy something, that's 250 orders. You know what I mean? So
nice.
I do still run ads. I'm still learning how to do them better and more efficiently, but I focus more on obtaining my customers' data so I can market to them that way. So that's why, and I taught y'all, man, like as soon as you go on my website, first thing pop up is the box. So you can put your email and your phone number on there. And and in exchange for you giving me your email and your phone number, I'm giving you a code for 10% off your purchase. You know what I mean? So it makes the customer feel like they're getting something. Yes. But in return, they're giving me their data that I can market to them forever now. As long as they got that email and that phone number, every time I drop and I send that email marketing or that text message marketing out, they getting that email. So
I repeat, ladies and gentlemen, if you are not taking notes right now,
I'm telling you, bro,
you better be taking notes, because I'm telling you, like this is, if I would have had all this information at one time, you know what I mean? If I got this information at one time, we picked it up as we go along, but like definitely this is some good game. What you gonna say?
And I did telemarketing in my past. What Trav just explained was cold calling. When you first get to make your first sale to a person is cold calling. Cold calling, you never talked to this person ever before, but once you sell them, you put them in a TAP program, which means, okay, I got the information now let's try to sell them on another campaign. If they sign up for that campaign, then they go to reloads. So you know they're a consistent buyer, and you just keep them in the system. You know what I'm saying? But if you got a good product, people gonna rock with you all the way around.
That's it, Yak. And just to piggyback off of that, Yak. So I don't always want to make it feel like either, man, because I was a little hesitant too. I'm like, man, am I emailing people too much? Am I texting them too much? But you got to get that out your head too.
Yeah,
business, dog.
Business.
They
It's business.
They could if they don't like it, they can unsubscribe. You know what I mean? But another key to this email and text message marketing is you don't want to always make it feel like you're selling them something. So I'll shoot an email or a text message just thanking my customers for rocking with me. You know what I mean? Or here go a free shipping code. I'm not selling you nothing. I'm just giving you this code. You want to buy something, shipping on me for the next 24 hours. Or, you know, Mother's Day. I text all the mothers, Happy Mother's Day from the company. I'm gonna probably wait to the new year, but I'm gonna do a customer appreciation where everybody that's in my database, I'm gonna send them a code, and that code will give them one free t-shirt. All they gotta do is pay shipping. That's like my thank you for them for rocking with us and us having a good year. So if you're listening and you're not on my text message or email list, I suggest you go to my website and sign up.
Listen, you better be writing this down before it's not free no more. You hear me?
You ain't lying. They call it $1 million worth of game. Is that what they call it?
Bro.
Yeah, man. So
give it to you right now.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So you just let the customers know, man, that you appreciate them, man, because there's plenty of t-shirt brands out here, man, and I really truly do appreciate all my customers that rock with me, bro. So I do little stuff like that, man. Giveaways. I do a random giveaway on social media. Sometimes I just throw an extra pair of socks and my customers hook up. Just an extra touch. I write a personal note in each order. Just thanking the customer and giving them a little inspirational message. So it's just little extra touches, man, that I want to let the customer know. Again, they could have shopped with any other brand in the world, but they took the time to go on my website, little old Trav website, and purchase something from me, from the guy I got me brand.
You got not little old Trav, man. You gotta give yourself more credit, man. You're doing your thing out here. Hey, I noticed though, like, you know, looking at going to your website, how did you set your prices? Because you have pretty affordable merch. Like you got some stuff. You know, it's $10, $50, you know, just $8 sometimes. Like, how did you end up setting your prices? How did you make that choice?
So what I did, Speedy, when I in the back of my mind, I always started to do the clothing brand. I talked to Corin about it. I said, man, it's so many t-shirt brands out here that's charging $40, $50, $60, sometimes $70, even up to $100 for a t-shirt. And it's like, man, that's just crazy. Like, to me, that's just no knock to none of the brands that charge that because they doing their thing. But
that is blasphemy. That's what that is.
Or you are not about to charge me $100 for a Gildan,
right? You know what I'm saying?
For a cotton heritage hoodie.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Especially with my message, man. It's honestly not about the money, bro. Like, me and Corin wanted to push this message, push God, push faith, push hope, and push love. And the money, just when you do the right things, man, in life, whether it's whatever, the money, God gonna bless you. If you do things the right way and just, live by your values, your morals, man, like the money gonna come. So it really wasn't about the money. So I wanted to get our price point to as low as possible to where we're still making a profit, but just not a bigger profit than if I did charge $50 for a t-shirt. So I got my cost down. You know, I ordered the blanks in bulk. So I got our cost down as low as I could. And that's why I can charge $10 for a tee and $25 for a hoodie. Because I made deals with our manufacturers where when we buy in bulk, they give us a price break on the per price shirt and hoodie. So that's why we're able to sell t-shirts for 10, hoodies for 25, and things of that nature, because we just looked at the numbers and we got our costs down as low as we could. And that's why we can sell them at an affordable price. So it just works out, man.
That's dope. So do you have any plans? Because I know you do a lot of hands-on with your business. Yeah. Do you plan on hiring people to take some of that load off so you can, spend some more of that quality minute time with the fam? Like,
absolutely.
Yeah, he about to hire his wife and his kid. They gonna that's family time.
You're right. Family time. No, but it's funny you asked that, Yak. Like, this is my last year being in production because it's just draining, man, on my body, on And again, the time, I got some other projects I'm working on, man, that is going to require my time. So I'm actively right now, I'm looking for like a small commercial space to house all my equipment and the product. And then I do plan on, we definitely gonna hire at least 1 to 2 production people. And preferably, man, me and Corin talked about this too. We would like to hire a felon, like somebody who needs a second chance, or you know what I mean? That's like our long-term goal. When we do get a production warehouse, we only want to hire people, you know, with a strike or two on their record. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of good people, man.
That's fire. That's fire right there, fam.
Yeah, cool. Man. It's a lot of good people, man, behind them bars that just, you know, was at the wrong place at the wrong time, just rolling with the wrong person. And then you know how society do, man. Once you got that strike on your record, man, it's hard to get a regular job.
But even if you it wasn't in the wrong place at the wrong time, some people just want to start over. You know what I mean? Like some people did make really bad choices. When they come out, like, you know, they serve their time, like they should have an opportunity to start over, you know.
I know a lot of convicted felons who are out here living prosperous lives right now, man, who really turned their stuff around, man. And it was a hard road for them. You know, it was a real tough road, and they managed to keep just fighting, and they're doing pretty damn well for themselves, man. So I definitely appreciate, man. That's dope. That's dope right there, brother. Man. For sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
For sure.
So what's next for God Got Me, man? Like, you know, without you know, ruining or spoiling, you know, future plans, man. Like, what's your vision moving forward?
Yeah, man. So we right now currently we're working on introducing our God Got Me athletes. You know, the NCAA over the past year, they just the NIL, name, image, and likeness. So where the college kids can start making some bread off of their name, right? So we already got a couple athletes lined up. Actually, we'll be introducing our first one here in the coming weeks in one of the bowl games. I ain't gonna spoil it, but y'all will see it when it come out. And basically, it'll be their personal God Got Me t-shirt with their school colors, and it'll be their name and number on the back. And then we'll sell it, and then they'll get
pros off of
each one of those that sell. Yep. So
nice.
Hold on, man. Let me clap that up. Nice, man. But that, you know what I love about that, man, is that for, you know, both you and I both know, you know, being a college athlete is not easy, bro. It is not easy
at all.
And
you know,
in the university and institution only serves to benefit off of, you know, what we do physically, whether we playing basketball or football. So it's good not only that the players have an opportunity to earn some money, but it's I love that, like, businesses like God Got Me and Actively Black, Active Faith, and even Quality Minutes soon, like we're to also, you know, Black businesses, minority owned businesses are taking advantage and having the opportunity to get their name out there with college athletes. So that's definitely shout out, man, to that opportunity. You know?
Most def, man.
For sure.
You know, man, because we all like sports, man. You know, me and Speedy, you know, we played, man, at the Division III level, and like he said, man, it wasn't hard. I mean, it wasn't easy by any means.
Nah.
You know, so and shout out to Speedy College, man. They whooped. I don't think I told you this, Jack, but we played them my senior year, Speedy's junior year. We played at Albion, man, and them boys, and they beat us by like 30.
Oh yeah,
at least it was better than St. Francis, because Lord have mercy.
Hey, no. We talking about basketball, like, because when I was at St. Francis, our hoop squad was pretty good. But yeah, that year, Trav, man, our basketball team was pretty good. Like they won our conference that year. That team actually, either last year or year before, got they were inducted into the school's Hall of Fame, Athletic Hall of Fame. So yeah, they were a good squad. Man. They were a good squad.
What's up?
Loaded. Yeah.
Also, just this year, shout out to Albion College. My track team got inducted into.
I heard about that, man. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Albion, man. Speaking of athletes, how you guys feel about the #1 recruit going to Deion Sanders School? You know what I'm saying? That's
what I'm talking about, man.
I love it, man. That's big time.
All I gotta say is I'm pouring out liquor to the rest of the SWAC teams because Jackson State about to go crazy.
It's a wrap, dog.
Boy,
it's a wrap.
He about to go bananas over there, bro. Sheesh.
They not gonna lose for a long time, man.
Hey.
Shout out to Prime Time, man.
Shout out to Prime Time doing his thing down there, man. He is doing his thing. He deserved to be a coach, man. He deserved because he's motivating these young men to be men. He brought old girl, what's her name? Brittany Jenner, whatever the hell her name is. He brought her there to talk to his kids about like not getting caught up with these chicks. Like he actually brought her there.
You talking about Brittany Griner, the basketball player?
The basketball player?
It's a model chick. She just had she's been all over the internet, man. She's Brittany Renner or something like that. She got pregnant by a guy who's in the NBA right now. And,
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
go ahead, finish the story.
She's killing him off the child support. Like, well, he already knew why. You know what I'm saying? She telling him like, yo, he already knew what type of time it was. He wanted to have a kid by me. Now she taking all his money. It's pretty much. I mean,
hey, yo, Prime Time is wild for bringing her in to tell that story.
Prime told her to come to the school to educate his young men on what to look out for when it comes to these chicks when they become famous. I rock with Prime Time for that.
Yeah, that was strategic. That was strategic though, Ryan.
Hey, bro.
Hey, before she went out, Prime was like, all right, make sure you tell him how you trap that fool. All right.
Yeah, you trap the shit out of him. Tell him how. Tell him how not to be a dummy. Pretty much. Don't be a dummy.
Oh, shout out to Prime Time, dog.
And she was in there having a real legitimate conversation with him, like, well, yeah. You know, you gotta watch out for chicks like me. Wow. And she wasn't lying.
She wasn't, man.
She just giving her buck, man.
Hey, man.
I ain't mad at that.
I respect that so much, man. Shout out to Prime, man.
Definitely shout out to Prime.
Jackson State. Yeah, Jackson State. Shout out to Jackson State, man.
But I was gonna say, like, the other thing about that story, which kind of like makes me ill, is the backlash my man is getting. You know what I mean? I mean, just the way a lot of folks are responding to this young man. First of all, this kid is 18 years old, right? And he's making an 18-year-old decision. He's making a decision that he feels like is best for him in this moment. And so for people to criticize him and to go on and say crazy stuff on social media, it's ridiculous.
Right here, social media, right there.
Yeah. They burning Deion Sanders jerseys. Like, first of all, that's a bad decision because you burning a Florida State Deion Sanders jersey with the number 2.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Right. Just give it away.
That's classic.
Give it away. Right.
It's a perfect time for him to do that because, like you say, with they get paid off their likeness. My man can really make a gateway for his family. Like, you know what I'm saying? He can really have a stepping stone to being great. So if you hating on that, man, boop you, okay? Boop you, okay?
Listen, I love sports, man. Let me tell you something. I love sports, but I can't stand sports fans, bro. I'm sorry. I can't stand them, man. Like that makes me ill because we forget that these kids are kids. Like they 18 years old, 18 to 21 years old, bro.
I'm guilty for that. I'm guilty. I be talking shit to these kids, man. I'm sorry.
Like this. He's so weak. Like, dog, he is 18 years old, 19 years old, playing in front of 100,000 people, bro. Like, I'm sorry. That's tough.
Me as a Michigan person, I know I'm a Wolverine fan, so I know I've been bashing kids for a long time. You hear me? I apologize for every kid I done bashed.
Most people are under that kind of pressure on a daily basis. And that's so true. To be under that kind of pressure, and then a lot of them to even maintain a composure in some of the hardest situations in sports, and it's pretty impressive.
I'm glad you brought that up, Speedy. I feel so bad, man. I done bashed them for a long time, bro. To fire everybody. I mean, I even went on Twitter a few times. I'm not gonna even talk about the player who I'm talking about, John O'Corn. I was shooting personal shots. You hear me? Personal boys. Like, I'm sorry, John O'Corn. I didn't mean it, man. It was just the competition in me, man. I'm sorry, man. The competitive nature. I'm sorry, man.
So I'm gonna tell this story real quick, and I'm gonna ask you, Trav, about what you think about athletes being paid, but my thought, like, I love the idea. I've always been an advocate for athletes having an opportunity to get paid because I could just remember, getting hurt, right? Like, and ultimately, like if you get hurt as a college athlete, you then realize that you're nothing but a commodity, right? Like
you broke as hell too in college. You broke as hell,
bro. I sprained my ankle one year in college, man, and they was like, "All right, move to practice 10 yards up." Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like it felt very not compassionate. Right? It sucked. So to be able to make some bread while going through that process is good. But what's your thoughts on athletes getting paid, Trav?
Absolutely love it, man. Like the great our fellow Detroit native, man, Jalen Rose, he's been an advocate for that for years, man. Like, we all watched the Fab Five documentary, and we know what them guys meant to college basketball back then. And Jalen said they were scraping up money to get hot and ready. You know what I'm saying? And
that's tough.
And they bringing millions to the university, man. Like,
tough.
Pay them kids, man. They
impacted the culture.
Yeah, they changed the game, man. So. I'm definitely a supporter of it, man. I was ecstatic when I heard that.
Hey, man, I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm glad you said something about the Fab Five because Chris Webber ain't no kid no more. Fuck you, Chris Webber. Time out. A timeout. You know we ain't had no more damn timeouts.
This dude was a freshman in college, bro. He was a freshman in college, bro. What do you want from this young man?
He's a grown man now. I can say it now. Okay. Go to hell, Chris Webber.
Oh man. Jeez, Yak. I thought you bled maize and blue, Yak.
I do, man. I'm still pissed off. I can still be pissed. Okay, we had a lot of chances. Man. Jeez, old Pete.
Carolina was a better team. I'm gonna say that.
They were. Was it Aaron Montrose? Was that Montrose out there going crazy? Was that Montrose?
Yeah.
They had a squad.
They did. Hey, so I gotta ask, since we talking about sports, man. So it's we were recording this and it's a Saturday. If you're watching this, it's probably Wednesday, Thursday. But today they got Woodley versus Logan fight boxing 2.
I hate Logan.
Okay. Oh, that's coming on tonight. It's coming on
tonight. Yeah. Because what happened was Paul had a fight against Tyson Fury's little brother, and his little brother pulled out Paul's, and then
Woodley in there,
and then Woodley jumped in there. So what y'all think about this whole thing?
I think Woodley better whoop his ass because he had to get a tattoo that says "I love Jake Paul" on his wherever the hell he got it. And then Jake Paul tried to say he didn't want to fight him no more because you got a tattoo. So listen to me, Woodley. If you don't go out there and handle business, I don't know what to say. But I will have to say this, though. I do want to say this.
What's that?
I hate to, because I kind of hate to say it because it's like he's watering down boxing, but he's making people watch boxing.
Right.
In his own little way. Because I love watching that. What was it, the Roy Jones and Tyson fight or something like that? I like watching that. I mean, they old.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed watching it. And if it wasn't for somebody like him to do it, boxing will be nowhere now because Floyd gone. I mean, you got the little people coming up. But other than that, like, I think it's good for boxing.
I would say that Jake Paul is what we get when, for years we didn't get the fights that we wanted. You know what I mean? Like,
agreed.
It became about the money, right? Like once Money Mayweather, shout out to Money Mayweather, one of the greatest to ever do it. But it became about the money, and so we just didn't get fights that we wanted. So now Jake Paul is like, all right, well, I'll give you some fun fights to watch, and then we're gonna get paid. And so as a businessman, I could appreciate it, right? You got to take advantage of those opportunities, and then he's definitely taking advantage. But as an athlete, I'm like, bro, I am not paying to watch these novice boxers
exactly
like, fight for 8 rounds. Listen, that first Jake Paul Woodley fight was awful. Like it was two novice boxers going back and forth. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Like I was mad Floyd got in the ring with his brother. Like, come on, Floyd. Like, we know damn well. Come on. Y'all making it like to WWF. I mean, WWE, excuse me. They making it like some WWE kind of stuff, like WrestleMania in a boxing ring. That's pretty much what it is.
Sells tickets, man.
It does.
That's it. It's a business, dog. It's a business.
It is what it is, man. And I like it because it's generating so much energy for it. Because I know people at work, they I hate Jake Paul. Like they really don't like him. They really tune in to see him get beat up.
See him get beat. Yep.
Yeah.
But that's how Floyd got paid.
That's right.
People want to see him lose.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So all I'm saying, Jake Paul, if you could just fight another boxer, that would be great. Like just fight.
He know better.
He's fight another boxer in your weight class, bro.
And he's smart because he knows he can't hang with nobody in his weight class. He knows he's not about to fight a boxer who been 15, 20 years in the game of boxing. He gonna go to a basketball player. Let me fight you. Let me fight a football player because he got a little muscle on him. But you can be as strong as you want to in football, but when you get into that ring and have to do that, it's a whole different art, man.
Different. Yeah. You know? Even and Woodley showed you like the skills don't always translate from the octagon at UFC to the boxing ring. It's completely different, you know.
Totally different, bro.
So I mean, I appreciate it as a businessman, but as an athlete, I'm like, y'all can have that. I watched the clips on YouTube the next day.
Yep. I agree. 100.
Yep.
For real.
Free 99, baby. That's what me. I'm free 99.
Yep.
But I don't mind somebody else paying for it, and I come watch it. Shit, I'll watch it if you pay for it. Shit.
That's right. That's right.
Now, I'll be right here on the fire stick, man. Shout out to the fire stick, bro.
Shout out to Kenneth. What's his name? Kenneth Walker going to the league too. For the Michigan State running back is going to the draft. Yeah. I hope that man gets paid because he deserves every goddamn penny.
Let me ask you a question, guys. Since we're talking about Kenneth Walker the third. So Kenneth Walker the third won the Doak Walker Award as the best running back in the country. He also won the Walter Camp Award as the best overall player in college football. Why is he not in consideration for the Heisman? Why is he not a finalist for the Heisman?
Because the world still, hold on, excuse my French, it's still jerking off Alabama. That's why. They're so concerned with Alabama team. Anything that goes in the SEC is just so immaculate out here in the world that they're just trying to shit on that. There's no reason why that man shouldn't have been in the Heisman conversation.
I agree. The only thing, Ryan, I would say this.
Talk to me.
The last couple games, remember, because he came out the gate. He came out the gate on fire.
Mm-hmm.
We know what he did to them boys in Ann Arbor, and then. But the last 2 games, I think
Penn State game, he was looking kind of bad.
Yeah, he didn't, his yardage, and so I think the late season, his stats in the later in the season, I think that's what ultimately hurt him though in the end. But
only thing about
the kid had a great year, man. I mean, you can't take nothing away from him.
He put up 5 touchdowns against one of the best defenses in the land.
Exactly.
He should have still been up there in that conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if he was an Alabama back, he would have been there for sure.
Oh yeah. It's a no-brainer. It would have been no question.
First ballot, like come on in. You come on in, right?
Yeah, it's been a no-brainer.
Who y'all picking? Michigan or Georgia on New Year's Eve?
I'm going U of M, man.
Okay.
I'm going U of M.
Who am I picking?
Who you picking, Speedy?
Are you asking me who do I think is going to win? Who do I want to win?
Both.
Speedy, like my heart telling me this.
Honestly, like I think that Michigan has a great opportunity to win this game because Michigan has been playing really good football, right? Since and we talked about it on the last episode, is like since that Michigan State loss, like they've played really, really good football. Defense has been stout. The running game has been really good. And so anytime those two things are strong on any team, they're gonna be hard to beat. Georgia's a tough team. Like I think. If I would give Georgia the edge on the win, but I wouldn't count Michigan out without a doubt. Like, but Georgia's good. Georgia's a really good football team.
Oh, it's definitely a tall task they got for sure.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I take that answer, Speedy, even though you ain't give me a death fade. But I would take that.
He danced around that.
Yeah, he danced all the way. He did a 2-step around that joint. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know because I don't have an answer. I don't know who's gonna win. Like that's just I can't say.
Okay,
you know, Speedy, if you were a betting man, Speedy, who you putting your money on?
For? Right, who you putting your cheese on?
If I'm a bet,
the last $100,
if I'm trying to win money, Well, if I'm trying to win money, it's not about who I want to win. It's about who gonna make me some money. So I'll probably put my money on Michigan because I think Michigan, if I'm not mistaken, is an underdog going into the game. But I think they have an opportunity to win. So if I got my last hundo, I'm putting it on Michigan so that I can win some more money. You know what I mean?
I rock with that. I rock with that.
Who y'all got, Alabama or Cincinnati?
To be honest, I really want Cincinnati to pull it out.
I know you do.
I know they're not. I know they're not.
Because if Michigan win, they do not want to see Alabama.
See, no, I was gonna get there. I was gonna say, I think we still get with Alabama. I don't care what you're talking about. But look, I'm gonna say this: Cincinnati is doing something that's like they've been saying it on ESPN for a while. It's gonna make their conference and the little teams have a chance, like, you know what I'm saying? Because the college football playoff is only set up for Alabama, Georgia, and the SEC. They don't care about anything else but them fools. So this is a great thing for Lose to be able to get a part of that. Just to run with the big. I want it to be a good game at least, Cincinnati. I hope y'all do.
It has to be. It has to be because if it's not close and it's a blowout,
they out of there.
Those Conference USA teams better count it out like it's over. Like
y'all better stick to basketball, baby.
For real. Yeah, man.
Conference USA has made some great basketball players for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Derrick Rose went to Memphis.
Yeah, for sure. But football wise, you know, like they got a ways to go. So
they do.
Yeah.
While we on sports still, I'm sorry.
It was
one more thing. We are Detroit natives. I just wanted to say this because I didn't get the chance to say it last week. Detroit Lions fans.
Oh God.
Oh man.
Hey, everybody's response is that like, oh God.
Man, yeah. You ain't even have to bring that word.
I know. I'm sorry, but it has to be said, y'all. It has to be said.
Yeah.
The week before last, we won our first game, which took us to 1. What's the record? 114 and 1, 111 and 1, something like that.
Doesn't matter.
12 and 1.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, right.
Whatever it
one
is.
Loss, a lot of losses. One win, a lot of losses.
In a tie.
The fact that we got this one win in a tie, and the coach and the owner is in the locker room celebrating like we won the goddamn Super Bowl. Hugging. They hugging and shit like Mike Epps say on next Friday. Hugging and shit. Kissing and hugging and shit. That was the most embarrassing thing I've seen in a long, long time, bro. Yeah. Like, the fours have to go. They gotta go. Like that is embarrassing as hell, bro. That is embarrassing. One game.
It was bad.
But I want them to lose every other game so we can get the number 1 pick. I'm gonna say that right now. Please lose every other game, Lions, so we can get this number 1 pick.
Yeah, because we gotta get a QB. Like, we gotta get a solid QB right now.
God,
we need a QB.
But who is a decent QB coming out of college?
Oh God, what's that? That one dude. It's a smaller school. It's not like one of the top tier schools. I can't think of the kid's name. Don't have me making up stuff right now. But there's some good QB.
There's a guy named Willis. Some guy named Willis from like Coastal Carolina or something like that. They're talking about trying to get him.
No, leave my man at Coastal Carolina. No,
please leave him down. They said they might try to go get Aiden Hutchinson, number 1 pick though. I wouldn't mind them working on their defense.
We need somebody who can throw the football to receivers.
Jared Goff, you are ass. Yeah. Okay, you're not no college kid. I can tell you weak as hell. I don't know why we got Jared Goff in the first place. Okay, that is bad, and we have nothing but slot receivers that he's doing.
Yeah, we all messed up, bro. Like we
terrible.
We're the only rebuilding year for over 20 years, man. How do you rebuild for 20 years?
Man, it's taking them longer to rebuild than it took them to build the lodge to repave the lodge.
Freeway, right. It's taking them longer than to build 4 fields.
And 75 traffic, 75 construction. Jesus Christ!
Bro, I came home and I saw that the lodge was repaved. I'm like, fam, this is a new day. It is a new
75
day.
still got construction on it, man. I don't even know what they doing on 75 no more, bro. They just
nothing. Yeah. So we always finish up with quality music recommendations.
Yes.
You know, let the listeners know what you're listening to. You know, it could be old, new.
What you over there listening to while you cooking up
to?
that guy got me, man?
Yeah.
What you doing over there, Trav? What you listening to nowadays?
So my man, the biggest boss just dropped last Friday, man.
Yes, he did.
Nice.
And I'm loving it, man. That boy just don't miss.
Yeah,
Big boy don't miss, dog. He just, man, the production, the sound, his flow, like the features, like dog. Rick Ross, he low key, man. He one of the best of the past decade in terms of just putting together a complete album. Like
I agree.
He don't miss, man. So yeah, I've been banging that new Rick Ross on repeat for the past couple of days.
I fuck with the Ross here. That bug go hard. I rock with the Ross. What you listening to over there, Speedo?
Oh, let me see. Let me just take a glance on my Spotify real quick. Let me see. So I haven't heard the whole Rick Ross yet. I've been listening to the Benny joint because I'm a huge Benny the Butcher fan. But I've been listening to that Russ album, man. That Russ album.
He got some on his hands too.
Yeah. Man, Russ got. What I appreciated is he had everybody on there. He got his Kiss on there, Conway, is Snoop, Big Crit,
Papoose,
Wale, Papoose. It's so many DJ Premier beats, like Denon Porter beat. Like it's just. And what I'm impressed is that Russ is, you know, he got all these like heavy hitters. The Game, he got all these heavy hitters on his songs, and he is holding his own. Like he is rapping. So check out that Chomp 2 by Russ, man. It's a good album. What about you, G?
Yeah.
Me, I still been in mourning, man. I'm still listening to a lot of my nigga Dolph shit, man.
R.I.P. Dolph.
Yes, R.I.P. to Dolph, man. For real.
I'm listening to a lot of Dolph. You know, that's a tough loss for the culture. I've been on my Detroit fling a little bit lately too, because a lot of people from the city be like, man, how you gonna listen to all this music and you don't even listen to the people from our city? And you know, I was stereotypical and biased about our music, but I love our music because I love the fact that they're out here shining. Like I say, well, I think I talked about it in a couple podcasts before. Peasy, Vezo, it's a cat named GT. Is from the city. He just has a CD out called Money Counting Music, Volume 1.
Okay.
It's the typical Detroit, but it's Detroit, and I'm rocking with it. Shout out to Big Shine on his he did the podcast with Nori and them too. Check that out too.
Oh yeah, I need to check that out. Hey, yeah, you heard of both of y'all, man. Corn nephew is one of the hottest. Y'all heard of Courtney Bell out of Detroit?
No, I haven't.
Man, listen, this young boy, man, it's like I said, it's my business partner nephew, Corn nephew, out cold, man. As soon as we done, I'm gonna text y'all both. I mean, he like ain't nobody seeing this guy like outside of like Royce, Nickel 9.
He got bars.
Like he got bars. Yeah, it's not the typical Detroit sound. He's spitting he's spitting. Yeah, he's spitting some lyrics. So I'm gonna put y'all on when we done with this. He out cold
right now on Spotify. Yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah. I need
that.
Shout out to Lil C Bell.
Hold on, before you close, let me just I got to shout out my cousin Jonathan Harris. He's an artist. He's a Detroit artist. He's a painter. Absolutely. Shout out Jonathan, man. He just painted a great piece. Well, he didn't just paint it, but he has a great piece called Critical Race Theory in America. And it's just fire. He just recently went viral. He's been getting a lot of love. He was on Roland Martin. He's been on CNN. So definitely shout out Jonathan, man. Congratulations, my guy.
Shout out, man. Black excellence, baby. Black excellence. You know what I'm talking about?
Big time, man. That's big time.
Yeah.
All right.
We need some pieces, baby. We need a quality minutes piece, John.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Lady, one more shout out,
Steve. One more shout out, man. I just want to shout out, man, my parents, my godparents, Mama Yo and Doc, my dentist, man. I've been knowing them since I was younger, man. They like the second set of parents. So shout out to our parents, man, and everybody that's a part of our village, dog, because we only a product of the people that raised us up, man. You know what I mean? And so big shout out to our grandparents,
definitely
everybody that had a hand in raising the three of us, man, because we could easily be incarcerated. We could be out here going upside people's head,
Facts. Right.
So
that's right.
Facts.
Yeah, we can't take that for granted, man. So definitely shout out to our village that raised us.
Yes.
And so we can be out here doing these productive things.
Yeah, thank you. Shout out you.
Thank you, Travis Wilder, man, for you being your black excellence, man. Your brand, the socks. Hey, man, we appreciate you, me brethren. You know what I'm talking about.
Where can the people find you?
So yeah, man, real simple. GodGotMeStore.com, all one word. All social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, at God Got Me Store, all one word. Email info@GodGotMeStore. Go to the website, man. Sign up for the email and text list. I always send out VIP releases, early releases. Always sending out discount codes. And we're just gonna keep pushing the culture forward, man, and just selling this faith, man. Letting people know that whatever you go through, man, God, you may be struggling right now, but God will get you through it, man. So,
amen to that, man. Amen to that.
I love it. I ain't got nothing to say after that, man.
Right. LiveQualityMinutes.com, ladies and gentlemen. Right. You support a brand that supports you, making every minute count. What it's all about. We have a hard work Hall of Famer right here in the building, man. Mm-hmm. Hey. If you ain't learned that from this podcast, I don't know what to tell you.
You wasn't listening. You wasn't listening if you ain't learned nothing,
you
bro.
Asleep, huh? Hey, so you asleep.
We dropping them emerald jewels like the Sonic the Hedgehog game.
What?
You
what? Watch out for them spikes.
But much love, our people out there, man. Much love. Make sure you go follow, subscribe, like all those, y'all know what to do, man. Love, peace, hair grease, and sticky bed sheets for everybody out there.
Come on, we out of here.
Gang, gang.